What's up, everybody? Today, doing a little segment I'm going to start calling Winter Haven Wednesdays, where we are going to do the big Winter Haven subdivision. It's the biggest subdivision I got on my route. People probably thought I was weird over here, hiding in the corner, putting on my GoPro, but I don't care. I don't care at all. It's what I do for a living. Drive around and do stupid things. Took time yesterday to fix the AC in my truck. Feels pretty good. The only thing I did not realize was that my windows were dirty. So, I mean, they look okay. They're not too bad. It's the sunlight goes away, it won't be so bad, but it's pretty beaming right now. But I don't know if you can see on Zeo here, got a huge cluster. So I'm just gonna run it the way the tablet says today. I'm not gonna screw with it, because normally I'll mess with it and move things around, which I can do that all on my off time at home, but it's kind of like an archaic system to move it on the tablet, so I've left it alone. I know how it needs to be ran in my head, so I just run it and roll with it. We might go against the grain, I don't know. I haven't really decided. Yeah, we fixed the AC for this truck. We got it not too long ago. I guess the previous owner never charged it, or it has a leak in the compressor. Not too sure. We charged it up with some Freon, so we're gonna see in the next few days if it starts to wear out, if it starts to freeze up. If it's freezing up, then there's definitely a refrigerant leak. We're having issues charging it. I don't know if the gauges were just cheap gauges, or if we got it charged properly. It's who's to say. But hey, it's working, and we didn't tear anything up, so that's a plus. Because see, I went to HVAC school, and I've never gotten to practice any of it, so it's pretty cool to actually fool with it. Still had to YouTube a few things, and you'd be surprised with professions and stuff like that, like the trades. Like, you go to school, you're gonna forget that stuff if you don't go into the field right afterwards. You might be wondering, why didn't you go into the field? I have a CDL, so I just kept wanting to drive. I could probably make more doing HVAC, I understand, but I wouldn't want to work for another person if I did HVAC. I'd want to just have my own thing, a van like that, you know. It would take some time to get all the stuff required to do that, and some money. So that is the situation there. That is the situation there. My Packer today is trying to sound like a freaking train horn. I don't understand why. I've greased it up, but it is trying to sound like a train horn. That daggum thing takes so much grease, it's not even funny. So we're not quite in the big neighborhood just yet. The big Winter Haven, as I would say. We are working our way over there as we speak. Probably should have tightened my hat. I think I might have loosened it when I put the head mount on. Oh well. Hopefully it's stable. Hopefully it don't fall off my head. We'll see. I'm going to try to record all of the good old Winter Haven. This truck's coming through here. Come on, buddy. Clear. Shouldn't have motioned him on. It's a good thing he wasn't listening to me. I would have got him sideswiped. hey man, I can't see everything, you know. Oh my goodness. All right, Brown's Recycling right there. Little boys learn how to drive. Don't have to learn how to drive. Yeah, it is Brown's. I see the sticker now. What a turd. He used to work. He's got stuff flying out the back. That must be old. Oh, what's his name? Goodness gracious. I used to work there. Wasn't the greatest place to work, to be honest with you. I don't want to throw too much shade on him and get in trouble, but not the greatest place to work. You'd sit there and work 50 hours a week, 6 to 4 every day, 5 days a week. You only get paid for 45. So, you can imagine, a little frustrating. See, I should have, the way I like to get it is to get those, then come down here. But the way the thing routes me is to come down in here and get all this and then circle back. It's kind of backwards, to be honest with you. But it works. We're gonna roll it with it today. So I want to get some action. Hopefully these people have their cans out, because that way we can get some good trashing going on. Otherwise we're gonna sit here and play Tablet Commander today. Well, that thing sounds like a train horn today. I don't like it. I've never seen something need so much grease before in my life. Autumn Woods. I mean, technically, it's Autumn Woods, Winter Haven. It's a bunch of different. Well, see, here I go running it my way. Now I messed up. Something's changed. I think last week I ran it differently, and the dispatcher copied my route from how I ran it, so I think that is what's happened here. So used to, I'd pull in here. There we go. Now it's on my head, I think. I feel like it's gonna fall off. There we go. Yep, that's exactly what's happened. Okay. So we're gonna circle it around here and run it back. Otherwise, I'm going to be fighting with the tablet the whole time. And we don't really want to fight with the tablet today. Too many stops today. Today is my biggest day, stops-wise. But Winter Haven really helps, because when I come down here, I can go from like stop 50 to stop 100 and something. So there's 40, 50 cans just in this area. And they go by really quick. So it helps out. Good portion of your day right there. Real nice people through here too. I have a little old fella that he wasn't quite getting this can to the end of the road, and he was outside one day and I seen him and talked to him and had a good conversation, and he's been putting his can right where it needs to be. Really nice guy. Some of these customers complain and be angry about things, but if only they knew how much I like them. I like to pick up their trash. They don't seem to know. Not all of them. Some of them are, like I said, some of them are awesome. Some of them are angry people. Don't like it. Don't like you working. This guy's over here pouring concrete. Heck yeah. do though. I don't want to be a butthole and leave trash everywhere. You know, we just got to have it ran a certain way on the side load truck. Takes some adjusting. Yeah, this evening I'm going to have to really get out there and grease this thing again. That'll be the third time so far this week. I don't have to grease it every day. The arm's doing okay. The arm is supposed to only be greased like twice a week. But I guess the packer's supposed to be greased every day, and I usually get it every day. I think the issue is I got it twice yesterday. This old fella here. Oh, it's full. Woo. Sometimes the arm likes to slam the cans down. So what I do in a neighborhood like this, especially with like really nice driveways, I don't want to really slam the can down. I don't think it would actually damage the pavement or concrete or whatever, but I don't want to. I mean, there's a good possibility that something like that could happen, so I try to lift it up and just drop the can down once it's emptied. Yesterday I recorded a video, and man, I'll tell you what, it turned out really well. I was surprised. The GoPro camera, like the camera quality was good, the microphone was good. You know, I'm kind of like a buyer's remorse type of person anyways, but I've not felt any remorse yet. I'm very happy with it. The battery life's a little crappy, and I don't like the way it cuts up everything you record. Like, it'll cut it up into segments, but other than all that, it's been great. It's worked out really well. This one that's out of town, so I won't get it here in a minute. This is the old man I was talking about. I don't have any stickers to say forward towards the road, but it doesn't really bother me. You just got to work with this can sometimes, because see, if they have a lot of trash, it'll help, so he doesn't have too much. The problem is you get those little bits of trash right there, and then if you do it just right, if you watch it here, there it goes. Boom. Gotta get it just right to get that lid to close. Sometimes it won't, sometimes it'll throw trash and aggravate the crap out of you. Policy-wise, if there is unbagged trash that falls out on the ground, that is not the driver's responsibility to clean it up, because they're supposed to be bagged. Now, if there is bagged trash that falls on the ground and the lid was closed, you gotta get it. If the can's super overflowed, I still get out and get it, just because I don't want to leave trash on the ground, because where it drops it, you'll just drive right over the trash, and it's a pain in the butt. So I just typically get out and get it, but I have to take a picture and send it in to the dispatch lady, so it's kind of iffy. We're working on a system, because we're still new to this high volume of customers, because we didn't have this many before. Now we got a whole bunch, new areas, new customers, just trying to keep everybody happy. So sometimes it's a challenge in a business. Customer service is a real challenge, especially when you got so many, because I mean, every customer wants to feel like they're valued and important, and you got to try to make everybody feel valued and important. But with 1,500 customers, it's a lot. If you sit there and spend too much time on one person, you're not going to get anything done. So that's the challenge. That's the challenge. Just getting everybody to have a standardized thing and everybody do the right thing, and I do my job and try to make sure I don't tear any of your stuff up and drive on your driveway and hit your car and hit your mailbox, dump your trash out. If I do, I clean it up. You know, it's a lot of responsibility on both ends of the spectrum there that you just got to work with. I try to keep it straight, but not perfect. Nobody's perfect. Customers aren't perfect. We're all humans. We all make mistakes. It's fine. I get too upset. I got a iced coffee from McDonald's this morning. Sugar-free, of course. Got vanilla and pumpkin spice. And I'll be honest with you, it's pretty doggone good for McDonald's iced coffee. I was very pleased. That's another reason why in a neighborhood like this, I try to drop the cans down and then pull back, because the arm is really bad about the band that goes down in the arm. Not really bad. It's only happened 3 times that I can recall. But it'll sometimes, not on the Tosh cans, the green cans are the Tosh cans, and then we have the ALC cans, the big blue ones. The Tosh cans, well, I've never seen that happen. You can see how the wheels are kind of covered by that thing. The ALC can wheels stick out, and they're on this little rod that goes through, and all it takes is enough pressure, and this arm is extremely strong, where if the band goes in there and you go to let out, it's gonna peel those wheels apart. Like I said, I've only done it 3 times, but you gotta really watch it on sloped driveways. Tosh cans, the only issue I have with Tosh cans is they are notorious for trying to fall over when you go to set them down. I don't know why, it's just like the molding of them or something. ALC cans are pretty daggum sturdy. And they would look like they would fall over. They look like they're more narrow, and they are more narrow, but I don't have anywhere near as much trouble out of ALC cans as you do Tosh cans. They don't bend in the sun. Like on a real hot summer's day, if you're picking up Tosh cans and you don't pick them up just in the right spot, it'll crush that daggum can. Trash won't come out. So you can hug the ALC cans pretty tight, and it's not going to do anything. I love this neighborhood. It makes me sad that I don't have more neighborhoods like it. I don't know what the heck this truck is doing today. It's over here like puffing smoke or something. I don't know what it's doing. Whistling Dixie, I guess. That guy's fixing his hair. Like a pretty nice old guy. Waving at me. See, man, I like people. I like my customers, really do. They think I don't sometimes. I have to be like, hey, look, you can't be putting your cans like this. I'm being mean to them. I just got a lot of people to pick up trash from, dude. I'm gonna assume he's a customer just because we got so many cans in this area. He may not be. He may not be. It'd be nice to have every can here. That would make me very happy. I think what I'll do, just to make sure the GoPro stays doing what it's supposed to, because yesterday it did cut out on me. I think what I'll do is I'll stop here a second, and then I'll start a new recording right back up. So, one moment. There we go. Yeah, like I said, we got so many customers, man. And I run more than just this truck. I can run every truck we got, whether it be roll-off, a little trash truck, baby trash truck, whatever you want to call it. I do it all, man. I do it all. I try to stick to just doing the side loader and the little truck, because Fridays I do the little truck. So our little truck driver, we're supposed to be hiring someone to replace him on the little truck, because he is a pretty good roll-off driver. He has more experience in that, I believe. So, and we need a good experienced roll-off driver. So, I think the company's boss man's going to move him to doing that, and someone else will take over the little truck. But as of right now, he just runs 4 days a week. So this truck has four days on it, Monday through Thursday. And Fridays, I was supposed to deliver trash cans, pick up trash cans, stuff like that. But I've decided I liked doing the little trash truck route. I was the one that kind of like pioneered it, because whenever we purchased the other company's business and all their cans and stuff, I actually rode around with those two guys, real nice brothers, and so I don't know, I'm fond of that route, because I've done that route for so long at this point, and I just enjoy doing it, and I have good customers on there. I mean, it's literally the biggest stop on the little or biggest route on the little truck with like 130 stops. But dude, I can run that entire route 6.5 hours. That's with getting dumped. If I come in at the right time and hit traffic just right, yeah, I can do it in 6.5 hours, no problem. What'll hold you up is the transfer station, and I think I'll save some battery life for the transfer station today. I think we'd like to show that off. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna submit you to that torture. I don't even like going to the transfer station, okay? I mean, that place is a wonderful place. Takes me out of the neighborhood, and then I come back down into the neighborhood, because all those will be on the right side of the truck. So it does work out. I got SRM over here pouring concrete. Thank God they're off the road and out of my way. Thank God. I don't know if it would annoy people that the preview's there or not, but I just keep the preview up so I can see if it's actually picking up what it's supposed to be picking up. But you're not going to be able to see much out of that daggum thing today. I can't even see nothing out of the camera down there. Having to rely on the mirror today. I don't really use the camera other than to make sure I'm lined up perfect on the can, but then even then I don't even use it that much for that. Kind of got in the habit of doing it when I first started until I got used to it, but now I just pull up on it and I let the the arms in a little bit, and then that'll show me where I'm at, you know, how close I am to getting the can. So just run it that way. Real raggy. It looks like a can's not out. Yeah, there it is. Sometimes customers are bad about hearing the brakes on the truck. I think this truck's about to give out on me. It's making weird noises. I've never heard a truck do that before. But no, it's bad about, they're bad about, they'll hear you come through and then they'll run the can out when you come back through the other way. I'm like, oh my goodness. Why are you doing this to me? This person right here, this is the only one that they let me drive on their pavement. I mean, I don't know if they want me to or they don't care that I do, but I've been doing it like this and they've literally pulled up to me in their car before and never said a thing to me, so they set it here just so I can grab it and go. This is the only customer I do this at. I typically don't get on people's driveways, but they've not seemed to get upset with me about it. I got paved, I mean a paved driveway. It's not like it's some beautiful white top or something, so I don't reckon they care. See, it's not damaging anything. I mean, they're an ALC customer. They should know that I'm in a side loader. They got to put it to where I can get to it, you know. So I've just got to assume that's how they want me to go, is go pull right up on it and grab it. But if not, you know, they can complain to me and I'll start getting out and moving it, or I'll have to set it somewhere else. I'll work with people, man. They work with me, I'll work with them. But it's just my basic assumption is that that's what they want me to do. Watch out for the old infamous basketball goal. One of our drivers around here has a track record for taking them out. I hope he watches this video. He'll get a kick out of that. This truck's going to go to the shop Friday. They're going to look at the brakes, the check engine light, which is the, what is it, hot air intake or something. I don't know. Hot air intake, that sounds stupid. I don't know what they said it was. It was like something where if you go to the front of the truck, you can feel it. Hold on, what is happening here? Combi. See, what is it going on here? So 83, 84. See, stupid stuff. There we go. Oh, I've already gotten that one. So I went down that way, yeah. So I've just got to go down. I'm just gonna run it backwards because there's no sense in turning around and coming back. That's the one. That's the one right there that I didn't get. Boom. So yeah, we will run it the way it says. Okay. That makes more sense. See? I mean, this thing will try to trip you up, man. You gotta watch that sucker. We're supposed to be moving to a different system. I personally like Zio. I like the UI. I like using it. It just needs a few tweaks done to it. Needs a few things fixed on it. But I personally enjoy it. You know, I don't have any problems with it, man. I really don't. It works just fine for me. I know how to get on there and move things around and do things. Heck, I can even do it from the tablet, you know, so. I need to take it home with me again and full with it. See, the dispatch lady, she doesn't come out here. She doesn't really know. And Zio, when you're creating a route, it's not very user friendly at that point. It's not very helpful then. I will admit that. So she doesn't really know, so I don't really get too mad at her because she's not out here doing it. She doesn't know what the heck's going on. She's just running off what we tell her. You know? And they update the Zio app and change things around all the time, so I don't give her too much grief about it, but I am going to go in there and fix a few things. For sure, for sure. Because I know where I'm going, I know what things look like, I know how it's supposed to be ran, so it's just easier if I do that. It takes a little bit off of her, then she just copies my routes every week and then adds the new stops in there. And we work as a team here, okay? Just because your job title says X doesn't mean you're doing just X. You kind of gotta be a team player. I know that sounds, well, it's a toxic workplace. It's not like that. It's not like a toxic workplace. I've worked a lot of different jobs. I've worked for some real toxic places. This is not toxic. My last relationship, that was toxic. This job, breeze.
Chansey ALC.
You're gonna have to wait, Chansey. You're gonna have to wait. Come around me, car. Call her back once I get done with Autumn Woods here. Yeah, I don't know if I'm supposed to turn around here. That's how we've always done it. These people that live here have never gotten mad at me. So, pick up their trash. If I do have to turn around in a driveway, I try to do a gravel driveway. I try to make sure it's one of our customers. And then I know they know what we do, and they're not going to be like, this son of a gun. Who does he think he is? As you can see in the camera there, the arm is up way too high. So you just let it down some. Slink around that, grab it, and go. Complete that one. We're almost done for the day, ladies and gents. We're almost done for the day. Get the rest of these cans up here in old Winter Haven. Autumn Woods. Start doing this Winter Haven Wednesdays. That way you guys can get just as tired of it as I do sometimes, doing the same thing over and over. It kind of helps, you know. Shoot a little YouTube video. Spice some things up a little bit. I don't know what the heck she's calling me for. I ain't done nothing wrong. Usually she only calls me if I'm doing something wrong. So, we'll see what I've tore up today. Autumn Woods is just all jacked up here on Zio. That's 87. There's 89. See, I don't know why. Don't know why it would make you run it like that. Just don't make any sense to me. just as easily run it like this. This is how I like to run it. Wish that sun would go away today, man. I'm tired of dealing with it. I made sure to clean up my act and not cuss. I mean, I don't think I've cussed, but I don't really have time to be watching 54 minutes of myself in the afternoon when I'm editing the video together. So, I'm gonna make sure I clean up my act. So I had to learn how to bleep things yesterday, and it wasn't fun. I had to sit there and bleep like 4 or 5 different things I've said, I think. Might be, I don't know, I think it's 4. 3 or 4 bleeps. Yeah. I don't want to do that ever again. It wasn't fun. There's probably a better, like, there's probably like a AI or something that can go in there and bleep it. If not, then, dude, editors' jobs have got to suck. Because you got to sit there, you got to sit there and watch every little thing and bleep it out. And like to bleep it. I mean, there's better. I'm sure there's a better way than what I was doing. Whenever you're editing, like, people will be like, man, you feel like you're some mastermind or something, but you're probably doing it in the most archaic way. Okay, I use CapCut and on my computer, and I would listen for the curse word, and then I would cut, make a split, and then lower the audio all the way down. It was really weird. What are these people doing? This lawnmower here. It was really weird. I don't think it's the best way to do it. That's the way I did it, you know what I mean? It's the way I did it. It's 89, 90. What up, people? What up? Oh, this guy's recording us. Oh my gosh. Hi. Hello, buddy. Yeah, I'm still nervous about recording around people. I don't know. I'm self-conscious about it. To get over this crap, I'm gonna keep doing it, you know. Never thought I'd be a vlogger. I mean, I really don't think people care, you know. Who cares at the end of the day what they think? It's just odd. This is the last house, so once I pick this up, I'll end the video and put the good old GoPro up and grab my headset and see what I messed up today. Well, I've shot you guys short. This whole can is not out. So, that's where we end it. Pull up here and park. That's it for the day. See you later.